So what would you do if you had access to high protein meals every single day? I'm going to show you step by step how to do that, how to make it easier on yourself so you don't have to be scrummaging around for protein all day, all right? But first, before we do that, I'm going to go over my supplements, I'm going to go over my workout, and I'm going to basically take you along the day of somebody trying to get as healthy as possible. Because look, I used to look like this, and now I look like this, so it's not exactly as awesome. So I'm going to be taking you step by step every day. I'm going to be posting every day until I get back to that point. And then you'll believe me more when I tell you what to do. Okay, let's go. First thing is supplements. And look, you do not have to take supplements to get healthy. I just know what I'm lacking. And I know what I like to have. So this is PQQ, good for your heart. Keep it simple, right? I know it seems like a lot, but I rotate supplements between the month. And I'm out of B vitamins. Need to go to the store. B vitamins are good for your nervous system, good for brain function, actually a lot of stuff. Most people are probably deficient in some B vitamins. Since the agricultural downfall, right, we've got lots of nutrient deficiencies, so make sure you keep that updated, whether it be fruits and vegetables or supplementation. This is NMN, it's good for your heart, good for your circulatory system, good for cellular function too. And choline, acetylcholine, it's good for your brain. But you can also find choline in eggs. Simple, good for you eggs, but make sure you get the brown ones because Eggland's Best sucks. So, lots of people have just one pre-workout that they take. I take 7. Just kidding, no. Alright. I just take ingredients to make a pre because I think that a lot of pre-workouts focus on the wrong stuff. There's too much caffeine. And they also don't focus on the right stuff. So I personally like brain function stuff, if you couldn't tell, because I need to be focused more. I'm sure it's coming through the camera, but like tyrosine, good for brain function, good for neuro pathways. You know, it's kind of like if you take Adderall. If you've ever taken Adderall, this is nothing close. Do you have any? So, no, this is the good version. What your brain should be doing. I don't know if I could put that on YouTube, but we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. I don't care. This is citrulline. It's good for blood flow, right? Pump. So when you hear people talk about the pump in the gym, citrulline is one of the things responsible for that. And if you notice, right now, I'm out of that. I need more of that. Creatine, of course. You TikTokers probably see all the freaking creatine gummies. Yeah, just get the powder, stupid. Like, it's so much cheaper. I got this giant container without the artificial colors and sweeteners, without the garbage, without the sugar. This was like $25. I'm not sponsored by this brand. Don't buy this brand. Don't give them money. Give me money. But this is cheap. Get that. Don't get the stupid gummies. And if you notice, I also haven't really had any caffeine in this. It is early enough in the day, so I'll add a little bit. But typically I don't. Because what's the point of having a killer workout if you have trash sleep the night of? It's dumb. Because then your recovery lacks, and then the gains that you would have probably gotten from that workout that you killed now is not going to happen because your recovery's bad, because your sleep's bad, because you're caffeinated. Chill out, man. It's all good. So I'm going to do like half a scoop. Cut the camera. Okay, so because I'm getting both workouts done at the same time, so I usually do my cardio in the morning and then come back for a weight training session, but you know, today I'm actually going to be taking y'all through my meal prep in the grocery store, and so I won't have time. So we're going to actually have my pre-workout meal with my pre-workout. I was going to mix them, but I'm just not feeling it I'm just not feeling that today. I'm not. This is good. Oh, I usually have a little coffee for the taste and a little caffeine. Okay, that's enough. Earlier I threw 2 scoops in there. The pre-workout that I used had pretty low caffeine anyway, and I only used a half a scoop the first time, so don't have a lot of caffeine. That was a freaking joke. You get me? Like, don't do it. So the reason why I use 2 separate proteins is so I can have enough protein. When you wake up, you're in a more catabolic state, right? You've been fasting for hopefully 8 hours, unless you took caffeine the night before, right? And when you wake up, you need more protein, especially before a workout. You know the drill. It's not rocket science, you know. I just use two so I can get different types of protein. So one is like a whey mixture, and the other one's a plant mixture. I just like to diversify my protein sources throughout the day. I think it's a better course of action, because you hear these bodybuilders eating chicken 5 times a day and wonder why their life sucks. So like the perfect breakfast is probably like steak and eggs or some crap, or eggs and oatmeal, right? But I gotta go. So I use the protein shake by an undisclosed brand. Don't buy that brand, I'm not sponsored. To just have some protein before, so I don't go catabolic and losing all my muscle mass while I'm working out, showing off for you guys, okay? It's just protein. It's just every 2 to 3 hours, the rules, getting some protein. It's simple. Seriously, get your mind right. Learn, educate yourself. Self-education is the most powerful tool, and you have everything at your disposal. You have people like Ryan Pineda, Alex Hormozi, insert a bunch of names here, because it's morning time and I'm still getting right, but there's a lot of people. Even Grant Cardone, even Andrew Tate, even freaking, these guys have stuff to offer. Even, what's her name? Because for the purposes of inclusion, I wanted to include a woman. So, what's her name? Damn, that's telling. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What the frick is her name? You know what? My personal friend, Rebecca Rogers, she's got her shit together. She's YouTube. I'll put her link right there. That girl's on it. She's running a bunch of shit. She's on it. Like, you just want to make sure that you're keeping yourself educated. These people out here do not want you to win. You know, these people don't want you to win. And it's not, I don't think it's for some evil purpose. I just think it's because they think you're stupid. All right? And here's the thing. I do too. I think you're stupid too, but I'm here to actually help you. That's the difference. Because let's face it, the majority of the people are dumb. That's on average. A majority of people are fat and dumb, and I'm trying to fix that. And I'm not, maybe not you, because you're watching me. So actually, I take that back. If you're watching me, you're probably a little bit smarter, and you'll slowly become a little more in shape, right? But it makes me sad, truly, that's what's happening. They don't want you to win because they want to win. They don't think you can handle money. They don't think you can handle success, but I do. I think you can handle that. And one of the fastest ways to success is honestly the fitness. Fitness of the body, fitness of the mind. If you are, this is the craziest thing, even if you're applying for a job, your chances of getting hired, in person anyway, actually improve based on your physical fitness, because they associate that with discipline, like everybody. If you see a fit person, you're like, oh, well, whatever you think of, you at least know in your heart that they're disciplined. So when an employer sees that, they're like, oh, this guy's at least disciplined, right? So not only that, but you're also more focused when you have more when you have more blood flow, you have more brain function. It's amazing what your body can do when you put your health at a higher importance. Another thing that's kind of crazy, and this goes into what we're going to talk about a little later on in the video, which is meal prepping and high protein. Look, the more you unpack the food industry, the more crazy it gets. And this is real stuff. I joke around a lot, but this is a real topic. Like, you've got to educate yourself on food too and what you consume. There's so much garbage. And again, I don't think it's some evil conspiracy necessarily. I just think it's a cheap alternative. A lot of these things are cheap alternatives. So when you buy processed foods, a lot of times you're getting the regurgitation or the byproducts of other industries, right? But it's cheap filler that they'll use to put in processed foods. You know, you got your corn syrup. That was ultimately a byproduct, right? And it's in everything. And there's obviously studies showing how bad that affects you, right? It increases your appetite. It suppresses your ability to feel full. It actually increases your cravings. It almost has the same response in your body that drugs do. No, I'm just kidding. But you just have to be mindful of what you're putting in your body. So when you meal prep, you're actually taking power and putting it back in your own hands, because you're not saying that, oh, here, take my money, corporations, and feed me your garbage. You're putting the power into your hands. You're putting the power back into the place that it should be, right? So one of the biggest parts that I do when I meal prep is just, and I went over this yesterday if you want to see yesterday's video, but protein and vegetables. Because again, your crackers, cookies, chips, candies, cakes, all that stuff is fats and carbs. It's readily available. Look in your pantry right now, look in your refrigerator. Do a percentage. What's the percentage of protein and vegetables to everything else? It's probably pretty low. So when you meal prep, you want to prepare the things that are good for you. You want to prepare the things that are going to best suit your goals. And if you're watching this channel, I'm assuming your goal is to be a healthier version of yourself, to put on a little bit of muscle, to lose a little bit of weight, to just be better, to progress. And the best way to do that through food is making sure that the foundations are set, and the foundations being protein and vegetables. So after this workout, we're going to go into the grocery store. We're going to prepare. I already have a list prepared, and we're going to go through quick and easy. I'm going to try to take 10 minutes. Grocery store, boom, done. We're going to go to back to the Batmobile. We're going to go back to the Bat Cave, and that was stupid. That's not staying. We're going to go back to the house, and we're going to prepare the meals, eat it, have a good day. So normally what I like to do is I'll split my workout up into 2 parts so I can just, have that refreshed time to work. You only have like an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of concentrated work time, right? Before you need to stretch and move for 10 minutes. So what I like to do is I'll wake up, prepare the day, set the day, get the supplements, get the water, right? And then I'll go for a morning run or a walk or a jog or a stairs, right? Just some cardio, get loose, stretch, right? Then I'll go into work mode for a couple hours. And then after that, take the pre-workout meal and go work out, right? But today, since I have meal prepping to do, and I have an event later tonight, which I'll probably throw up there. It's a creator event, so pretty fun stuff, but it's coming into my hometown, so that's good. But because I have a lot to do, we're not splitting the workout. And just like you at home, you do not have to split the workout, you know what I mean? You can get everything done before work or after work. And in the meantime, maybe instead of watching so much TV, you go for a walk. Or while you're watching Netflix, you hop on a treadmill if you have access to a home gym, or just go to your gym. At Planet Fitness, Crunch, it's like $10 a month, like everywhere, nationwide. There's no excuse. Just put the freaking thing up here, watch your stupid ass show, and get some cardio. That's it. Like, it really isn't that hard to lose weight. You know what I mean? It's not. And I've done it multiple times. Look, here's me before and after, and then here's me before and after again. Right? That was crazy, right? You just have to put your time to use. If you want to watch your stupid ass show, fine, do it. But do it while you're walking. There's no reason why you shouldn't. If you want to listen to your useless podcast, just kidding. Podcasts are probably better than Netflix. But if you want to watch your podcast or your ratchet TV, do it while you're on a walk. So this is his face before I get done wrecking him. And just wait till the after.
You notice he decided to put me on video before I got a pump.
All right, we'll get a pump and then we'll do a snap transition. Okay. Both of us pumped. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was it.
All right, so you were gonna beat me up? What you were saying? You're gonna do something with my face?
Nah, that was my twin.
Oh, okay.
That was my twin. He looks just like me, only he's a little smaller and a little bit more of a bitch.
Okay.
I'm not a bitch though.
All right, you're not.
I own up to mine.
You sparred me before, you're not. Here.
Yeah, put a clip of me sparring him. I'm gonna warm up with the machine so I get some, just some warm up. So it's gonna be an Arnold press for the shoulders. Very light, we'll start and then we'll move up. One thing I see people doing is they'll hold a weight and then they'll do this. That doesn't really do anything that it's supposed to. What you need to do is have a resistance band somewhere like that, grab it, and then you pull, right? But whenever you have this, it's like that, you shouldn't do that. So it's here, and then maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, right? But not this, not this. Because a lot of people make that mistake. Another thing people do to warm up their shoulders is, right, just getting the rotation. Sometimes that's all it takes, and then a little bit of push-ups, you know, a little push-up action. Just movement, man. Don't make it complicated. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it complicated. And then for the first set, just to continue that flow of light, minimal weight, just to get the motion. I know some people go right into it. Well, you know what? That's why you have shoulder issues. I've never had any issues with my shoulders, and this is probably why. Because I take it slow, and then I build up. I do dead hangs too. That's another really, really good one for your shoulders and overall upper body mobility, right? And you don't need to rest from that. That shit was easy. So you don't need to sit there and take your time. Just go right into the next set. When am I gonna take my fucking shirt off? Patience. Good things come in time. Get it? This machine, if you guys have this machine at your gym, use it. This thing feels so freaking good. It's so smooth. What is this? The isolateral shoulder press. That's what it's called. Oh my freaking goodness. I slept on this machine. I haven't used this that much, and I don't know why, but this is freaking great. But that's the beauty of starting a new workout program and switching shit up. It's because you would use machines and use workouts that you otherwise wouldn't. That's why, like, it's great if you have an awesome workout program right now, right? It's amazing. But eventually you need to switch it up so you can diversify your training, diversify whatever your movements, right? Different movements create activation in different muscle groups in a different way. It's just the way the body works, you know? It's just amazing. So if you want a new workout plan, hit the link somewhere, wherever the freak it's gonna be, and I'll make you one. It's not gonna be the best plan you've ever seen. It's not gonna be the worst plan you've ever seen. And it's not something you should stick to forever. It's just doing something different. And then in 12 weeks from now, you should do somebody else's. Don't do mine. If you've done mine already, go do somebody else's. I recommend Johnny Shreve. Johnny Shreve is awesome. That's my boy. Let him make you a plan next. Readjust real quick. So let's call this the first working set. So I'm actually gonna go closer to failure. But on the first set of the first workout, we're not gonna hit failure, you know what I mean? Maybe one more. All right, second working set right here. Ooh, that feels fucking good. Already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do some partials. Oh my goodness. Man, you know what? I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. I'm gonna hold me accountable. I definitely had 2 more in me. That was fucking whack. I'm gonna do the 2 more. And you know what? We'll do a 3rd one for slacking. Oh, come on. Dang, I should have went slow on the down. You know what? Don't be a bitch, okay? Last set, best set, right? Let's get it. Okay, that's fucking crazy, okay. That was bad. Don't readjust yourself while you have weight under you. That was stupid. Don't do what I do. And what do you do when the weight was too much for you, but you didn't get enough reps? What do? You drop it. Damn, that was a 35. All right, whatever. Oh shit. It's the same weight. Who cares? I know some of y'all are superstitious and you gotta have it even. Fuck you. Oh my goodness, what the Hold on. Oh my God, I can't even do it. Oh my goodness. Come on. That's it. That's all I got. So future me knows that was literally all I had. So that's it. We're good. All right. Okay. Little mid-set flex. Let's go. I don't know if that was enough rest. All right. Oh shit. I'm gonna need a spot. So I have our boy here to make sure I don't die on this lift. Let's go.
How many you going?
As many as possible, so maybe 6.
Get it.
1, 2, ready, and oh, that felt good. All right, that's good. So what happened is, my pride didn't want to be inferior to this taller, handsome man. So I had to do more for my pride to be okay. So it was good. All right, so I'm completely using you right now. Here's why. I need accountability too. Not all of us, like, we can't always be perfect all the time. That's just, there was one guy who was perfect a long time ago, and you know, we can't live up to that. So, talking about Jesus, if you didn't know, by the way. But I wanted my workouts to be filmed because I wanted more accountability, more than just future me, because I was so focused on other stuff, like the entrepreneurship and building the businesses, that I wasn't giving enough time to my workouts. And having you guys watch me, having somebody here to like, just this watching all times, it just, I don't know, there's a different accountability to it. So I get that this tripod era is kind of like weird and overtaking it, but if you can be respectful when you film, it's kind of good, because then you have like, you got game footage, you got past game time footage, right? You can look back at your best plays, you can look back at what you've done wrong, what you did right, you can look back at your form. There is some benefits to it. No lift off, just make sure I don't die.
Yeah.
All right. New friend, come to help me not die. Let's go. Okay. So the next one we're gonna do. Weirdly enough, we have a superset with hip thrust and a chest fly. Now remember, this is a full body thing. I'm trying something new out. We're gonna see how it goes. Plus, I don't know about y'all, but I feel a little ADD when I work out. Like, sometimes when I'm working chest, I'll look at my legs and I'm like, damn, you got some tiny ass legs. And then when I'm doing legs, I'm like, damn, your arms look flat. So I feel like I'm trying to work out multiple groups anyway, because I'm like, oh, let me just do one set of biceps. So this time it's just planned. So it's a little bit of planned ADHD. But you and your generation, y'all throw ADHD on everything. So like, you probably don't have it that bad. You just gotta work a little hard at it. Oh shit, you see that? Okay, squeeze. I can still go up. That's why I'm going real slow and squeezing, because the weight is fairly light. You go, it's all good. You see how easy that was? Not my rep, but if somebody walks by, you just say, go ahead, who cares? It adds some character and depth to your video, bro. You gotta just let people walk by. Now, here's the bonus. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. That's good. We're gonna move on now. So as my camera girl pointed out, apparently I had balls of steel because I didn't have a pad on my crotchal region. She's like, that doesn't hurt. I said, no. No, it didn't. I was gonna come up with a joke, but I think it just speaks for itself. Okay, anyway. Let's go. Oh, my hair, okay. Wow. Now I know how the ladies. Anyway, all right, let's go. Let's go. Put that right there. The mic on the hair, that works though. It's like right there. I think it works. There it is. Oh my goodness, my cheeks. Oh. Ow. One thing I was researching about the full body workouts, right? Progression happens when you have a certain number of sets per muscle group per week, right? And usually that'll occur from doing like 2 chest days, 2 back days, and 2 leg days, right? So between the 2 workouts in that week, hopefully your total volume of sets would be somewhere in the 10 to 20 sets per week per muscle group, right? So doing a full body is essentially the same concept, only those total number of sets per muscle group are hit more spread out. And I'm still hitting about, give or take 12 to 15 sets per muscle group per week. So essentially, hypertrophy will occur based on the science. And I'm not gonna put the science up there. You can go to Jeff Nippard for that shit. All right, he's amazing. Matter of fact, I've bought workouts from him before that were fantastic. This full body split was inspired by that one, actually. Similar concept, I just wanted to make one for myself, but Yeah, go to him. He's actually really awesome for that kind of stuff, but the science speaks. And that's what we're doing. So now that I'm rested up, we'll just go right into it. And again, I get bored, man. I get super bored. Oh, no. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Do I look jacked yet? This amount of weight is not for the faint heart. I know it's not looking like a lot, but when you really squeeze and get up there and actually focus on the contraction rather than just throwing up weight. Sorry, I had to adjust myself real quick. Hope you don't mind. And we're gonna cover the goods, so, because that's on my other side. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's do it. No hair trapped. All right. In. Stop stalling. All right. Oh. 3. Oh, buddy. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Come on. That was not good. All right, let's get a real one. All right. See, I started to fold towards the end. Can't fold, man. You can't fold. And if you got to reset, reset. That's right. I am coaching and I am doing the online training, so the more jacked I look in this, the more you take my advice. And it's okay to film this part because it's just the bare truth. Like, let's be honest, if you are following somebody, you expect for them to look the part, know the part, right? So we were just discussing angles and what makes me look the best. This is behind the scenes shit, so the better I look, the more likely you are to support the channel and watch the shit. Because it's just proof, you know, you wouldn't follow a broke attorney, you wouldn't follow a broke accountant, so you wouldn't follow a fat personal trainer. And that's not body shaming. I'm sure she's a wonderful person. I'm sure he's a great guy, but you're not going to them for fitness advice, okay? Let's just be real. Be a realist, all right? It's just the way it is. Okay, but you wouldn't go to me for some tech support. I mean, I know I look Indian, but I'm not, so you wouldn't come to me for tech support. You'd look at me, if I didn't speak and open my mouth, you'd be like, is he a Mexican or a terrorist? Like, am I about to get my car robbed or am I gonna get blown up? Which one is it? I can be racist, I'm brown. Easy, I'm allowed. I have that right in America because I look this way, okay? So don't cancel me, all right? I know you guys like to cancel people. Anyway, there's 3 more workouts and I gotta go, so I'm gonna do a triple set. So the first workout of the set is a T-bar row. Should be chest supported, but I'd rather do this because the lighting's pretty good. Sorry for the intermission. I just wanted to get a better range of motion and have it be a little heavier. So now that the plate's not so low to the ground, I can sink a little lower and I'm not feeling like I'm stopped by the weight. Especially up here, because it would touch my chin or whatever, or my chest. Whew. Okay, now we're going right over to shrugs.
Okay, triceps pull downs, let's go, let's go. Making sure I film as little people as possible. I'm not filming little people, I said filming as little as people as possible, okay? How those triceps looking? We getting juicy, we getting some gains? Oh my goodness. No, I appreciate you guys walking around with me, holding me accountable. I hope I can hold you accountable too. It's not quite over yet, I just wanted to show some appreciation. Like up the video, comment your favorite thoughts, tell me if I'm a racist dickhead, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I'm too old to care anymore. And it's almost freeing. So if I could harness that power of, the power of not giving a fuck when I was 20, I would be invincible right now. Because I already did pretty well for myself, all right? I can be proud. Future me is proud of my decisions, but you know, one thing I would have done more of is care less. You know, here's a video of me when I was doing my Tarzan videos, so I'd dress up in a loincloth and run around and do crazy stuff. So I'm not saying I cared a lot, because obviously I didn't give a fuck about that. But I didn't talk about my fitness and health. Because yeah, I was okay being a clown, walking around with a fucking loincloth. But I cared about people's opinion about my fitness knowledge. Even though even back then I was like fairly knowledgeable considering my age. I'd been studying for like 5 years at that point. I had a medical degree. I was a manager at a supplement store. Like I had the credentials and I was still afraid to speak about it to other people on the internet, afraid of like people combating my knowledge. For what? Like now there's dumbass people on the internet that are spewing nonsense to you and I have to watch. I've watched for like a decade now, seeing all this garbage and seeing people fall victim to it. Fucking V-Shred, how did that guy get views, man? I mean, I know he bought a lot of them, but still, like, people still fall victim to that stuff. So I thought I had a responsibility to talk about it, man, because I have a real value that I want to share with y'all, and I just really hope that I, along with many other people who genuinely have knowledge, like Bio Lane Norton, Johnny Shreve, Greg Doucette, Noel Dezel, so many more, Sean Nwalaje, Jeff Nippert. I mean, I could go on, like, I don't want to leave anybody out, but there's so many good quality information out there, so much good quality information. I just want to be a part of that wave so that you know better, so you can do better than I did when I was your age, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're almost done, wrapping it up here. Be on our way to the grocery store. It's gonna be okay. So we get organic stuff sometimes, especially if it's grown in the ground, because runoff, all the pesticides, all the germs, not germs, sorry, all the pesticides, the runoff, the chemicals, get it into the ground, they soak it up. So if your stuff is grown in the ground, you should probably go for the organic stuff, right? Are all these avocados so suspect, man? All right, avocado, we got that. Let's get one tomato. We'll get some lime. So does this, yeah, let's just go. Oh, that's a lot of brown. All right, I'm usually not that picky, but that was crazy. That was crazy, look at that. That. I'm not that picky, but still, that's a lot. All right, this one's good. If this is a jalapeno, I feel like this is like a GMO type shit. Like, this looks like, I don't know if I trust that if that's that big. We're gonna try some Serrano, whatever, I guess. I'd say this is an underrated one. I mean, I know you might see it a lot, but I still think it's underrated. So good for your kidneys, so good for your digestion, the fiber, the nutrients. This is it. I would say if you can avoid a bunch of lettuce and useless greens, that would be my goal. So just look at the density of the green. The more green you have, or you know what, scratch that. The more color you have, the more of a polyphenol complex, the more antioxidants, the more chlorophyll, the more nutrients that you're gonna have, the more phytonutrients you're gonna have, right? So I say the denser the green, the better. If it looks dead and lifeless, then more than likely it's either less filled with nutrients than the greener, or not really at all, because you know lettuce is 99% water. Don't waste your nutrients, don't waste your calories. I'm all about, what is the word, efficiency, yeah. Okay, we're good, let's roll. Just in case, I'm gonna grab my low carb wraps for my turkey wraps for later. I might have some though, but it's better to be prepared than not. And then for quick protein selection. Dang, this is high. Oh my God. Okay, that's crazy. $10 for a singular pack? What? That's insane. Now, I know I'm bougie, but I'm not that bougie right now. That's crazy. Just off of principle, that's wild. We'll do some hummus. The wild sockeye. Yeah. Okay, we're good. 3 of the Angus beef. Yeah.
Any particular ones?
Less fat, the less fatty one. Yeah, we'll do 2.
But this one got less fat, right?
Yeah, let's do that one. All right, and let's get some walnuts. We'll do some chicken breasts too, since getting the ready-made lunch meat was too expensive. That was crazy. But you gotta pay for low-carb antioxidants, I guess. They're expensive, man. Jeez. So every now and again, you can find something that kind of fits your macros that tastes amazing. I am not sponsored by them. Do not buy them, okay? But seriously, if you're doing this kind of diet that I am, this fits like almost perfectly. Healthy stuff. This is like delicious to me. It's organic, it's plant-based, it's paleo, all these buzzwords that don't really mean anything. But to me right now, I'm following a ketogenic diet, which means higher fat, high protein, little carbs. So there's not a lot of sweets. This freaking fits. And I wish I was sponsored by them, but I'm not. So we're just gonna buy 2 of these. Now you saw I got the basics first, the most important things. You know, your veggies, your nutrition, your proteins, your good fats, right? But when you're dieting, sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes it's hard, and you gotta have stuff that you can have daily that takes away some of the taste, takes away some of your cravings, that doesn't hurt you or put you backwards, right? So everybody craves soda, right? A lot of people do. So what I do is I will get some grape drink. And actually, grape is not my favorite flavor. I just pulled that for the joke's sake, but I really don't even like it that much. I like creamy root beer, real creamy. And you know what? Black cherry is pretty dope too. And what it is 0 calories, and it's only sweetened with Zevia. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. Don't buy them, okay? But if you do, this is what I like. I also like Topo Chico, but I just found out they were bought by freaking, I think, Coke. So I'm like, I can't support that shit, even though I love the taste of Topo Chico. I'm gonna fuck it, I'm gonna do it, I don't care, whatever. I like it. And it's 0 calories, and it makes me happy. Consume me, okay? I can't be perfect all the time, man. I just can't, I can't do it. I wanna be all like, oh, fight the power, man. Fucking eat berries and twigs and shit, man. No, fuck that. I just want to be happy sometimes, man. And this makes me happy. Like, have you ever cracked open a bottle of sparkling mineral water and just like that first sip, bro? Come on, you know what's crazy. I feel like I'm doing a commercial for them. Don't buy them. They're owned by Coke, an evil corporation. Don't buy it. You ever wonder what to have post-workout meal? Well, I'm gonna go over what I do post-workout every day. So y'all might think I'm wild for this, but some things just have to be done. And I am meal prepping today, so I purposefully didn't have any food ready. So that means this stock of sardines that you see, I don't know if you can see that real quick. Stock of sardines and tuna, it's about to be eaten. That's what it's there for, quick protein access. So the great thing about sardines is by themselves, they are nearly perfect macros for any kind of ketogenic low carb diet. High protein, really quality, good fats, and they're mineral dense. Believe it or not, they are full of nutrients. I know it doesn't look it. And I get the wild caught bougie stuff, all right? But it's just about getting it done. Like, not every meal. You know what? To be honest with you, you don't deserve. Who said you deserve to have every meal taste good?
Like, was that, when you were born, was that a right? There are some people who don't have delicious meals ever. So if you can't give it to yourself, give it to your body to just eat something because it's good and respectful to you, it's like, why do you feel the need to deserve a tasty meal 5 times a day? Is that cookie really that important to you? Is that soda really that important to you that you can't switch it? Am I going to stop pouring hot sauce and drowning my sardines? No, because this is 0 calories, 0 shame. I need more sodium because I just depleted it from not only talking all this time, but working out. You deplete your sodium, you deplete your minerals, so you need to replenish that, and it just makes it palatable. That might have been overkill, but I already did it. You know what it tastes like? Victory. Because I don't know about you, but part of me, like, I live in the fact that, like, there was a version of myself who wouldn't have done this consistently, and that now I'm able to. Like, I know everybody's talking about, like, the competition of other people, like, oh, other people wouldn't do this. I don't really care one way or another what other people do, but, like, there was a version of me that would never do this. And I know that eventually there's going to be a version of me that can do this every day without even flinching. You know, because right now, like, I'm not sitting here saying this is, like, amazing, like, oh, this is so gourmet, I love it. But you just got to do sometimes what's right for you and what's good for future you. So I got through the sardines. I don't really do the ASMR thing. If y'all want to see that, let me know in the comments. But I usually skip that part of the video because I don't really want to eat on camera like this. It's weird. But I got through that, and I feel like I earned a little square of my keto chocolate. Just a little bit. After, of course, I get some nuts in my mouth. Just wanted to enjoy this little square. I have like a square of this with a couple meals a day just to have a little something sweet, but it's also some nutritional stuff like the Jerusalem artichoke fiber, cacao butter, cashews, vanilla bean. That's it. That's the only ingredients in that shit. That's why it's so expensive. It's bougie. But I'm like, all right, I can tolerate it. And it tastes really good. So this method is going to save you hours of time, right?